Alright guys, my cat's dead. Alright guys, my cat's dead. Welcome. Alright guys, my cat said welcome to 21CW's footage for beta campaign. Today we are fighting over Bloodzone, and it is the 5MR versus the A-Mid. So, getting started, it looks like this first round is going to be coming to the end here, and it looks like the 5MR is going to take the first round pretty handily. I just logged in here, so I'm just sort of see what's happening. It looks like the 5MR have been able to hold that Alpha flag and that Bravo flag as well, while the 8ID was stuck down in the that Charlie flag. So this round's going to end here, and we'll pick up the next round right when it starts up. Alright, so looking at that round, it looked like Smoke had a pretty good round for the 8ID, as well as Too Tall 15, and I don't recognize that name. Over on the 5MR side, Slayer tops the leaderboard of 4,500. Not a lot of kills, but you can definitely score a lot of points in Battlefield without getting the kills. So switching it up here, it looks like we'll be going to the back to this round, and the two colonels leading this one is going to be Canoper and Kaiser. So we've had some issues with the generals getting set up on the side, so this round may or may not be live. We'll have to see here. And it does look like it worked out, so we will be playing. This round is live. So off the initial round start, it looks like Lee House flying the chopper for the 8ID, and Yummy is flying the chopper for the 8ID. He's a reinforcement from the 7 Cats. We'll see what the round starts. I imagine the last time we played this map, it seemed like Alpha did really well. Holding Alpha and Charlie worked pretty well, and letting them have Bravo. But we'll see how that's playing today. What happens is when you get those outside flags and you get sort of stuck in the middle, it's sort of hard to push out. Not to mention, if you have this Alpha flag up here, it's very, very difficult to... I was wrong, not live. Anyway, I was saying, if you have that Alpha flag up top, it's very difficult for the people on Bravo to push in, especially because the people on that Alpha flag spawn up on the buildings. So the fact that they can spawn up there means they can just sort of pin people into Bravo. Now, if you do have Bravo, let's see here. If you do have Bravo, you can push, looking at the screen here, if you can get that far right side of that building, people on Alpha really have a difficult time because there's absolutely nowhere to go and you can just shoot down. People that spawn on Alpha spawn right up on this edge of this building. Get out of Bravo into Alpha. Get our camera set up here. Let's get a camera over here on Charlie. And this probably is going to be live. This looks right. Yep. Alright, so we got Yummy flying the chopper, and it looks like he is going to go straight to Bravo. And yeah, he's going to pull up Bravo, and they're probably going to start dropping some players out. Or actually, they're going to have themselves a helicopter battle. Okay, it looks like Jenks is down on the ground with his squad led by Slayer. and they're trying to get in that Bravo flag. Jinx is a really good player at staying alive. Be a really great captain. So we're going to look at the actual fight on the flag. And here's Slayer right here, and they're looking for the guys on here. They're going to get the bleed. Nope, they froze it. Slayer runs out, trying to get the reds, and he gets shot in the back. And this is going to be Munchie who shoots him in the back. And he's going to take out... Oh, let's see if he can find Vladimir. He sees him, but he tries to grenade himself. Gotta watch out for those pens, Munchie. And he goes down, and this is now Superfly and his squad pushing in, and now they're going to have enough of the bleed, and they are going to get that lead. Oh no, there's still guys down in the stairwell. Who is down in the stairwell? No, that's it. Superfly's going to get that flag. Meanwhile, it looks like the 5MR has taken Alpha, and Charlie's pretty much undefended. Alright, Superfly is going to clear that flag out, and now we're going to be looking for where the push is going to come from the 8ID. It looks like it's Smoke who's going to push into this flag right here, and he is going to get taken down. He trades with Vladimir, and that leaves 180 in his squad left, so let's see if he pushes or if he gets the silencer, gets one kill, gets another kill, and then he is going to get taken out. That probably would have been a little bit better if he would have just waited for the rest of his reinforcements to get here. But Dark Knight throws down a beacon, and now they are going to push up into this flag. Meanwhile, Alpha's dropping. It is... Who was dropping that flag? I don't know. Alright, so it looks like LT is going to try and push into this Bravo flag. This guy's sitting in that stairwell. It's a really great defensive place to do it. Sometimes a good way to push that flag is actually try to come up from underneath, and then you can clear it out as you come up, instead of them just sitting down in there and you trying to push into it. So he's able to get Obi, and then he gets stuck once. Yeah, he's going to get shot there. Looks like that is Jankster, who's still doing a really good job staying alive. He's the last one in squad, so LT's going to actually push into the flag here. And he is not able to get Jankster, who stays alive. Meanwhile, Dark Knight squad leader is staying back behind. Munchie is trying to push in, and he's taking fire from Jankster as well. Meanwhile, Alpha is burning. I don't know who's actually burning this flag. I can't see it on the map. Alright, now Gavin can run and push into the flag. He's getting shot from somewhere. I don't know who sees him. But they are actually able to get that Bravo flag, so now the bleed goes back to the 8ID. They lost 60 tickets there, but not really a big deal, and this is kind of what I was talking about. These people can kind of get stuck down in this Alpha flag, and it's hard to push. I do see, it looks like Case is camping in that roof right there, and Lee Howe is sniping off that roof down into the flags. He's got a Stinger to help the other chopper, and actually the who is it? The 5MR's chopper is just about to take off, and Lee Howe's pretty prepared with the Stinger right here to try and take care of it. Here comes Superfly with the chopper. He is going to go around. Lee Howe's going to get in there, and he's going to try and get a Stinger on this chopper. He gets a mobility kill. Let's see if he can get another one. He gets a disable, and that chopper goes down, which means there's a huge amount of people bailing out on the flag. And they're going to try and push. They were able to get one guy on the roof. Actually, really smart here. If you look on this map, Can Opener put a supply drop right on top of that roof, so Lee Howe has an almost unending supply of Stingers to try and keep that chopper down. So now we can see these guys up on this roof right here. They're ready to be able to just pick off the 5MR guys that are going to be spawning on this Alpha flag. But we do have a... No, they're kind of stuck right now, although they do have... It looks like TechX is trying to make his way down into... or out of Charlie to kind of hold their APC driven by Dean on Alpha from getting out of there. But they do have Rob, who's able to push up on the flag. He gets knifed by Munchie. It's the third knife I've seen from Munchie so far in these broadcasts. Alright, looks like Jericho is trying to push in, and Hardball sees him. But it looks like Munchie was able to come. Oh no, he's down on the ground, so he wasn't able to help him out. Yeah, there's just not really a counter push right now. Jankster is still hiding down here, getting shots on this APC. And Jankster goes down, so they're sort of running out of a push here. Okay, so Dean's going to rotate down this APC, and they're going to try and push this flag. Meanwhile, they got Baylor's actually on the roof, and it is Obi who is dying from the fire, I believe. But they're going to burn that flag. He's got Slayer of Hell down underneath, and this is going to be Gimme trying to push in and clear them out. He tries to get Obi up on the roof. He isn't able to get him. And as soon as Obi stand up and shoot him here. Okay, gets a red on Vladimir, but Vladimir goes right back down again. There's still two guys in there, so they get the flag, so that means the bleed goes back. But meanwhile, there is a push. Munchie is going back into Alpha, and there is almost nobody spawning in on Munchie, so he and his squad should be able to get this. Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate. So Munchie is able to get that flag. He gets taken out by the Jeep that rolls in here, and LT is got his AT up, and they can bail out of that Jeep. I don't think he killed him, so he's still somewhere. The question is, can he find him? I think he's probably hiding down underneath that bridge under there. Yeah, they can't find him, and this flag's going the other way. And that is interesting. I thought they destroyed that beacon back there, but I guess they did not. Where is that beacon? No, it goes down. So it's drop shot. He's taking fire from the roof, and he goes down, and it is Lee House still up on that roof. And he's throwing a grenade down on this guy. You just can't quite get the angle on him. Meanwhile, the 5MR chopper is coming back up. Lee House is going to run over and try and get that stinger on him. And Crazy and Drop Shot are able to get that flag. Kind of a little bit of a push here. Gimmy's still down here trying to get in this Charlie flag, but they're sort of dug into that building, and that's going to be a tough push. Although they're starting to get the burn. It's Jankster in there with, I can't see who the other guy is in there. Probably they're going to lose the burn here, and unless they come out and try and kill that guy, they're going to lose this. Oh, no, they spawn some guys in, and they're able to get this flag back. And Jankster is able to take out Gimme, so good job, Jankster. And that should... Superfly pushing in. He's going to take a little grenade damage, and now he's got the incendiary grenade. And they're just having a difficult time pushing into that building. He's got smoke covering the bridge above him, but there's really nobody up there except for their own guy. So it's really up to these two guys. They got to get that building cleared out. And here's smoke, and they're in there. It's like a game of chicken. Who can spawn in first, and who wants to push the flag? All right, so Too Tall spawns in, and that's going to put the bleed going back to the 8 ID. But the 5MR was able to get in that Jeep, and Smoke needs to get his APC out here to take out that Jeep. And that is Yummy in the Jeep. And there we go. He finally takes a shot from Smoke, and he has to get out. And Yummy is pretty outnumbered here. He does take out LT, and he does... can't quite get a shot on Too Tall. And he goes down. And that looks like it's the Tech X and the APC supporting that flag right there. So this Charlie flag is a big one. Whoever can get this flag is going to hold the bleed. And now we're looking at Vladimir, who's in this building. He gets taken down by LT, and Slayer's still in there. But he is the last one. And Gimme is going to take him out, which leaves that flag completely clear. It's going to go to the 8 ID. They're going to get that Charlie flag. Meanwhile, they are losing a Bravo. Jericho is burning it by himself. He takes out Munchie, takes out Hardball. And if you can find that last guy here, where is he? There he comes. One more guy stopping that bleed. he's not able to get either of them. So Jericho, good effort there, but Munchie Squad spawns in and is able to prevent them from getting that flag capture, which means the bleed is still going to stay with the 8 ID, and they've taken an 80-point lead in this match. Not that it's impossible, but they're going to need to get the 5 March going to have to get a flag really quickly, or they're going to end up in trouble. And it looks like this squad led by Slayer of Hell is trying to push in there. We got a little bit of push from Jericho as well, but you can see the 8 ID is really going to spread out on these groups, and it's going to make that push pretty difficult. So here's Jangster up here. He's staying alive. Try and keep his squad going so they get a push here, but there are a lot of enemies down there. A lot. Smartly not shooting, he's going to let some guys spawn in first, and now he's going to get some shot. He's going to take out Dark Knight, and then he gets knifed. Who got him? Obi knifes him. Alright, so that's going to take everybody out. Meanwhile, Alpha is burning, and that is Too Tall burning Alpha all by himself. Jericho and Crazy spawn in, and they're going to be looking for him. And I don't think they're going to be able to find him. They might just be able to see his head. He's in the building. Yeah, and he's able to take out Too Tall, which means they're going to secure that Alpha flag. Meanwhile, they're getting Charlie again, and this is Slayer Squad back on Charlie. He gets an incendiary out, and I think they're going to get this flag. No, they're not. The burn is definitely going back to the 8 ID. So, I don't know. We'll see. There's a guy right there, and then it's Ton 80. He's not able to take out Ton 80. And he's trying to push in here, but they're really dug into that room pretty well. Nope, they're actually able to clear it. And now we got a pretty big battle on the roof here. Dean gets taken out. Jericho's trying to push into that Charlie flag. And he gets down in that stairwell. I think they saw him go down there, though. Yeah, they saw him. They're throwing grenades. I think this enemy right in front of him. Yeah, they go. Shoot him! Shoot him! So he takes out Dark Knight and drops back down there. He's got to stay right on that edge where he can get the burn but not get shot. And smartly, he backs out. And he gets taken down from the guys upstairs, and I think that's still Lee Howe up on the roof sniping him. Yeah, Lee Howe still up here doing the sniping. So he's really causing some mayhem back here. And Too Tall is back over here on Alpha, and they're able to cap this Alpha flag. But here comes Drop Shot. He takes out, no, he gets killed by smoke. Rub goes down as well. And actually Superfly is able to get that flag and keep it clear. Jangster being really smart, staying behind, place for the guys to stay. He's the last guy in the squad. The question is, I think they saw him just kill that guy. Yeah, he's gonna go down. So yeah, kind of looking here at the map, I mean, I guess I was a little wrong in my initial guess that they were going to hold the outside flags and just let them sort of sit on Bravo. It looks like the 8 ID is doing a really good job of holding that Bravo flag. And then defending Charlie when the pushes come. So we got one guy sneaking in here. That's Yummy. The problem is he doesn't have any reinforcements, and he is just running into a hornet's nest here. So we'll see if he can make this push. He may be able to find a couple kills, but unless he gets some people spawning in on him, I just don't know. Yeah, see, they already know he's there. They have a tugs down, and this is going to be a really difficult flag to push into. Meanwhile, Vladimir and his squad, Slayer squad, they spawn in. They're going to get this Charlie flag, and Gimme is trying to rush this flag, but he has an APC behind him, and he's got 2 or 3 guys on the flag. I don't think this APC's in. Who is that in there? That is going to be Jeff. SMC, and he's worried about this other Jeep rolling in here right now. Oh, he gets a hit on the APC. And that is TechX who's going against him. Meanwhile, they are able to get that Charlie flag. It does look like TechX was able to win. And now Smoke and his squad is pushing into Charlie. And if they can get that back ring cleared out, I mean, it's almost like guaranteed that that's where people are hiding from this flag. Bruce a little dangerous because you get that fire. But Smoke comes in, and they're going to turn this flag back to the 8ID. And they, with 15 tickets left, I just don't see the 5 MR making a huge difference here in this win. So, really good job by the 8ID that time. I thought this use of this roof was very effective. And they were able to kind of keep their chopper from going anywhere. They were able to hold this edge of the Bravo flag down really well, and it forcing a lot of pushes. I mean, they're up on the bridge right now firing down in Charlotte, but yeah, they're going to lose by 190 tickets. We'll sort of see what happens here. With the commander mode, we've had some issues. TechX 17-0 in that APC. Slayer of Hell still leads the top of the leaderboard with 3-17. That's pretty rough from the 5 MR. So, I mean, if you're on the bleed and you're getting out killed, it's going to be pretty difficult to win the maps. If you guys Alright, so 40 seconds, we'll see if this is an actual live round here, and let's see, looking at the generals, looks like it matches up. I think they'll probably do one more restart. I think that they're always playing from the other sides, but I may be wrong here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they still focus on this this Bravo flag, or if they try and go somewhere else. All right, I'm gonna move this over here to Alpha so we've got a decent view. All right, I think this is gonna be a live restart. So we have Fengar taking the fast mover, and he's going to try and come up, looks like, underneath Bravo. Well, we're going to have an APC battle here on this Charlie flag. And this is Jericho driving the APC for the 5MR. And he's got those Zuni rockets, and that might be enough. I don't know, but you got the tow coming from the other one. And this is going to be critical. I don't know who's going to win this one. He's getting wrenched in it. Oh, man, it looks like Jericho might go down. I think there's 2 wrenchers on that other one, so I think Jericho's going to go down here. Yeah, Jericho goes down. It's like LT wrenching, and his squad mate here, I think it's, no, case. TechX back in the APC after a 17-0 round. He's got one guy, Jericho, back in that building there. He's getting hit markers, so he realizes he's there. Firing a tow in there. Jericho has to be, I feel like he's a little bit trapped there. Meanwhile, on this Bravo flag, we got looks like Munchie's squad is pushing in there, but Slayer squad has it pretty well locked down. I think they get the flag, and they kind of get dug in here. Hey, sorry for the delay. We had a dryer. I had to reclose my dryer. Uh, put my clothes in the dryer again. Okay, so looking at the flag, it looks like the. Let's see here. We got the 5MR is holding Bravo and Alpha. This flag. Charlie's pretty much alone, and it looks like Ton 80 is with Smoke and Too Tall, and they are burning this Bravo flag, so they're potentially going to turn this blue, although he's getting shot from somewhere. I don't know if he knows where it's coming from. And there is, looks like Obi is going to try and push in here, and I don't know if he knows that they're in that stairwell, but he's going to figure it out pretty quickly. Yeah, he got met pretty well. But there's still a guy above, and it looks like it is McBain, one of the tournament owners, coming in, and he takes out Dark Knight, and it looks like he... and they're going to get this burn going back. So McBain doing a good job, and he looks like he is lone wolf in it today. He doesn't even have a squad. So welcome to McBain. Meanwhile, we got a little bit of a fight over here with Slayer's squad, and they're trying to hunt down... I can't figure out who they're trying to hunt down because they traded. Looks like we got a rocket barrage over here on the APC, and right now the 5MR is kind of stuck back in this Alpha flag here. So the 8ID doing another good job again, although the 5MR do have a really good sort of presence up on this bridge. They may be able to push down in this flag, and you got Dean already going in there. It's completely undefended. So they're probably going to get this flag, and that's really the only push right now. We'll see if we start getting dead spawns. We do, and it's LT spawns in, and he's got another guy dead spawning on top of the bridge. Gimme. So Dean goes down, but we got a big push. Obi's going to drive the truck in here and start looking for some kills, and see if he finds them. He's not able to find him, but he's got a large group of infantry coming in behind him. Still hasn't been able to find any kills. There we go. He takes out Tech X. Gets the flag grade, but Smoke is coming in. Jericho has rolled in the APC, and they're going to sit up on top of that bridge and fire down on this APC, and he is going to go down. So Gimme Gimme wipes out Jericho, and Jeff UMC takes out Vladimir. And I apologize, we just lost Battlefield. So, bear with me, we'll be spawning right back in. So, give me a second and we'll be right back in there. So, my impression so far is the 8ID has done a really good job this round. I consider the 5MR one of the stronger armies, and it looks like the 8ID kind of have their numbers, so maybe Cannon Opener spent some good time this week preparing the 8ID for this actual map, because they seem to have it pretty locked down. Alright, so we are back in game. Sorry about that little delay, and it looks like the 5MR is still holding the bleed, and this is what I was talking about, where you kind of get stuck on this Bravo flag. They do have Superfly sitting up on the roof in the chopper, and he's got Boogie, somebody else up there, and they're firing down on the other chopper, and he takes Case out, who is camping in that chopper. The benefit to this is you can keep spawning on that helicopter. But they're going to drop in on this Bravo flag, and I don't see a counter push by the 8ID at all. I see a lot of red guys and not a lot of blue guys, and I think Taxis is going to hit a mine. Yep, there's one. And then a rocket, and he is going to go down. Really good mine placement, guys. It's going to be really difficult to push in there with the vehicle. And I don't really see where to tell the 8ID to go on this one. So the 5MR does a good job kind of counter pushing. We do have one guy sneaking back in here, McBain, all by himself, and he's going to go against Drop Shot. I don't know if he's going to be able to get this flag, but it may be enough to at least maybe pull some dead spawns back, and they may be able to get the Charlie flag with this distraction on Alpha. And you can see Crazy and Drop Shot are still back defending Alpha. Superfly in this chopper is just causing mayhem on Bravo, and there is just nowhere for the 8ID to push. And here you go, now they're finally pushing Alpha, and it looks like Case is coming in here, and Lee Howe is coming in as well. They see it burning, they got their stingers out to try and take this chopper out. They do get a hit on it, it is going down, but Superfly is able to bail out at the last second, and the chopper's still up. And they're not able to kill him off, but Fengard is moving in, and he is leading Tom, and looks like DK who are pushing in this flag, and they're able to get this Alpha flag, so the burn is going to go back to the 8ID. They take out the spawn beacon, good job DK, and all that's left is Drop Shot, and I imagine he's going to get knifed. Who is it, Fengard going to knife him? Nope. He knows he's there, but he wasn't able to get the knife on him. Oh. Drop Shot was able to spawn somebody in, but they were both able to go down. So now they hold A and B, and now it's going to be the 5MR's turn to push. And they got Superfly coming up towards Bravo, as well as Obi coming up towards Bravo. So we'll see if they're able to push in here and get this Bravo. Getting that Alpha flag may actually have cost them Bravo. Superfly is able to get into the stairwell. It looks like Obi was able to hold upper balcony, and they're going to be able to get this flag. So no problem for the 5MR reacting. Superfly's still sitting in here, and he is going to get the burn. Meanwhile, Case is down on Charlie, which is completely undefended, and actually Dean is going to come up from behind. I think he's going to get caught out here. Yep. Lee Howe's able to take out Dean. That should secure on the Charlie flag. But they are losing that Alpha flag to McBain, who again is all by himself. So 8ID is able to get Alpha. It looks like they have tons of people on Bravo with no 5MR guys around. So they should be able to get this. Meanwhile, Case is spawning some people in here, and there are a lot of 5MR guys, plus the APC with Jericho. So we'll see if Flag can figure it out. And the burns are already starting to go back, so they know they're in there. They have the numbers advantage. There's no reason to go push it. You gotta kind of make Lee Howe be the one to actually come out, and Lee Howe does come out, and Jericho almost runs over Flag here. Okay, so they get picked on Jericho. Meanwhile, Superfly, I bet, is back up on that roof, and McBain is still being a pain in the butt on himself. Able to take out Jay Crazy, and I bet you that's Drop Shot back there. He's going to defend this flag. Actually, it's Loki who is defending this flag, and he still doesn't know where McBain is. And finally, McBain goes down. So that flag is going to stay with the 5MR, and the 8ID is again. They're sort of running out of places to push here. Munchie is going to try and defend this flag, and it looks like Vladimir, they're in this stairwell. I mean, they're completely surrounded and outnumbered. So, yeah, they're going to get wiped out, but it's enough to pull the pushback from any of the other flags, and I just don't really know where the 8ID is going to go from here. This is a really tough position. You would think because they're so spread out, it'd be easy to get in here, but TechX is going to roll this APC into Alpha, which is very heavily defended. The fact that he pauses right there is actually a pretty big deal, because what that does is it allows them to relay the communications back up to Kaiser, and Kaiser's going to start getting the AT dead spawns in there. So you almost got to push in that flag like immediately, so there's no chance to get those dead spawns actually onto the flag here. And it does look like they're not actually spawning anybody in. I don't know. They may use this opportunity to try and get this Bravo flag instead. And TechX actually pulls off the flag. got prosthetic back here that's burning the flag, and I see they're getting fired down. Crazy gets a knife. Crazy's gonna go down, but the bleed starts going back towards the 5MR. So the 5MR looks like they're probably gonna get that flag back again and attack. He must have needed a repair, so he backed out, and that is Mad Dog repping him. Meanwhile, LT's the only guy left on the flag, but the Bravo flag started to drop here, and gets probably just super fly. Yep, above, and he's got Jeff. He's gonna bail in here, and they're just bailing on that roof in the Bravo, which is just almost constant harassment. If you don't hold the high ground in this, you're in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, Tex rolls his APC back into the Alpha flag, and I think the 8ID is going to be able to get this. They definitely have the numbers advantage. Tex in a little bit of trouble, so he's going to back out. And Gimme realizes that he's up there. He's just got to find him. He's right there. He's so close. He can't find him. Dropshot brings his squad in, and they're going to get... they can't find Gimme. They don't know where he is. And Munch is there, and they're just gonna have a tough time pushing up this hill. But they do get the bleed back, and they are gonna have to hold this. They are down 100 tickets, and it's very possible with the way this bleed works. It just seems like in this round the 5MR has reacted way better, and they got Jericho in the APC, and they got Obi coming in. They got a lot of people pushing into this Alpha flag. The good news is the 8ID's got people up on this roof here, and they're going to be able to try and hold this. DK's looking the wrong way. There you go. Lots of guys on the flag. Look at the flag. Look at the flag. What is he doing? Come on. Come on. Oh, he can't see him. They're all hiding in those crates. There you go. There we go. Now he sees him. But TechX with the APC, and they're going to be able to cause some problems. LT pushes in, he gets taken out, but it looks like that's going to do it. I don't know, they still got a beacon over here. So Vladimir and Obi are going to try and push in. Vladimir's going to go down, Obi's going to go down, they're going to get that. But here comes Jeff UMC flying the chopper, trailing guys on the roof, and he isn't going to jump down yet, but they already got a guy on the flag burning it, and LT's going to have to try and come in and save it. He takes out Jericho. He's getting grenades from the roof. I don't even know if he realizes they're up there. Oh, and he misses the jump. But the 8ID is responding very, very, very quickly to this Bravo flag. A lot of resources going into this flag, and Finger, the last man squad, coming up from underneath, see if he can't find anybody. And he just can't see him. They're just right around that corner. But he's spawning people in. That flag's gonna stay 8ID. Gonna take out Jericho. This beacon up here, I don't know whose beacon it is, but this beacon and this chopper, they're just going to be able to rain people into Bravo. And now they have an all cap. Slayer's going to get this Charlie flag back along with Jeff UNC rolls in with the APC, and it's just 1080 that's going to try and defend it. And the push on Bravo got wiped. Meanwhile, 5MR's got their chopper up, and it looks like they're going to try to get into Alpha. They got prosthetic here on the roof firing RPGs down under TechX. Getting some hits there, so it's going to be a little frustrating for him. And Dropshot's going to bail into the actual Alpha flag. He's not going to have enough people to get the burn, and the infantry's going to try and find him, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get him. It's McBain. He's right to your left, buddy. Turn left. Turn left. Let's see if he finds each other. McBain cannot find him. He knows he's there, but he can't figure it out. Meanwhile, still bailing on the Bravo. Slayer squad's able to get Charlie, but it looks like Smoke is going to push in here. Yeah, Too Tall pushing in with Smoke, and they're going to try and get this flag here. Jankster goes down. One more guy under the gas station, and he should probably get back in that room. He's the squad leader. He's got to stay up. Yeah, and so he does that. He gets back in that room. And Slayer is hurting. Oh. Bad time to run out of ammo. Tony is going to push into the flag. Alpha is dropping. Jeff UMC has moved the APC over here. He's going to start taking RPG fire, but I think they got the numbers. I think they're going to be able to get this Alpha flag. And he goes down, and that is, yeah, the 8ID guys are going to be spawning up on that roof, and they're going to be able to hold that Alpha flag. So there's a lot of infantry down here on Charlie, and I think if they just look, Smoke's doing a pretty good job of hiding. And they're going to run out of that flag, and they still don't know he's there, and 2 tall spawns back in, and there's 3 guys still on the flag here. Prosthetic, I think Prosthetic's going to find him. Yeah, Prosthetic's going to find him. It was a pretty good comeback by the 8ID, but it just wasn't going to be enough to actually win the round. Alright, so looking at that, Jericho had a really good round, LT had a good round, Fengard had a really good round, 24 and 4, so good round there. I don't think TechX went 17 and 0 this round, but doing a good job driving that APC, and we'll get ready here for the next round. The next round here, and it is going to be the 8ID starting from the Chinese side, and the 5MR starting from the US side. And I seem to have lost my camera, so I'm going to move this one over here since this seems it got lost last time. Okay, so starting on the round start, we'll see what they do here. And I mean, there's only really 2 strategies. You hold the altitude side 2 flags, or you hold the Bravo flag and then one of the outside flags. And last time, the 5MR were really able to take advantage of holding the 2 outside flags, while the 8ID kind of got stuck in the middle. We'll see what happens. Superfly's going to fly this chopper in here, and he's going to get some Bailers out on Bravo, and he's going to get some Bailers out on Alpha. Oh no, he doesn't drop anybody on Bravo, he drops him on Alpha. So Fengard is on Bravo all by himself, he's going to get that. And it's not even live. Alright, so here we go. This one should definitely be live. Nope, not quite. Okay, so this time we should be live. So now we're looking at the 5MR is on the US side, the 8ID is on the right side. They got their right generals, so this will be live.
Live.
As you just heard from Tui. Alright, so we got Lehigh flying the chopper for the 8 ID. We got Jericho driving the APC for the 5MR. And Tech-X is back in the APC for the 8 ID. So here we go. Round starts, we'll see what happens on this round start. So we'll watch Tech-X. It looks like he is going to go Charlie, and Jericho is going to go Alpha. So we're going to have those two flags there. Slayer of Hell drops in on Bravo flag. His squad's going to spawn in. They're going to push that flag. But it looks like the 5MR, or sorry, the 8 ID actually did a little bit better job, maybe. And they get to the flag a little bit quicker. And Slayer's going to go down. And it's just going to be Jinx is going to be the only person left. And he's going to take out Fengard, and he's going to wait. So Slayer's going to spawn on him. There's Slayer. And that means Vladimir should be able to get in, and they should be able to get this. So looking at the initial start, it looks like the 8 ID is going to have the better round start here. They got plenty of guys on this Bravo flag. Charlie's relatively undefended. And Alpha's got a squad on it, but there's no one actually pushing the flag. So Jericho's going to rotate his APC over, and I think he might realize that he's up there, so he might try and do a little sneak attack here on Tech-X and that APC, but it's like Jinkster's coming around the backside of Bravo here, and they still don't know he's there, but there are a ton of people on that flag. Jericho smartly hides. He's going to get Slayer to spawn in on him, and then their squad's going to come in, and they're going to try and get that push right there. So we're just waiting for Slayer to come in. There's Slayer right there, so the rest of the squad's going to spawn in, and then they're going to be trying to get into that Bravo flag. For anybody watching that isn't familiar with 21CW, we play, it's normal damage, but we do spawn on the squad leader only. And he's going to find a beacon, he's going to blow it up with his gun, which is going to put him on that mini-map, and they're going to realize he's in there. They're going to get enough people on this flag, he's the last one up, and they are going to swarm. Yeah, probably should have just not shot there, probably would have been the best move. Yeah, so Tom realizes he's there, they take him out. Meanwhile, there's really not any pushes going anywhere else. I mean, Slayer was able to stay up. So he's going to hide, try and get his guys in there, but he's going to try and get hunted down here. And he does manage to get some guys in, but they're going to find him, and that leaves Jinkster, who he's going to go down, and that's going to be a squad wipe. Meanwhile, Crazy with the 5MR is trying to come up from underneath, and he gets wiped, and that leaves Boogie's lost squad member. So yeah, not really a lot of push from the 5MR. Like, looking at it, I just don't see like where they're gonna go. They got some guys trying to filter over from this A flag, but that's just a tough push. And it's who we got the squad leader over here. It's Prosthetic, and he's supposed to be defending A. He's got his guys pushing actually on this Bravo flag down from underneath. I'm just going to take out one of them. Mega is going to try and go around, but we got a good push here from Obi and his squad that's trying to push into this Charlie flag, and they're just getting wiped out from the bridge. And that's going to be it. So Lehigh with sniper rifle firing down into Charlie is able to hold it. It's actually really smart. You can really hold this pretty well. Jeff UMC is coming in, and we also have the it's like the cruise missile is going to try and come in to take that squad out. They were already wiped. Meanwhile, Alpha is burning, and it is I didn't see who it was, but Prosthetic was able to kill him and keep them from getting that flag. But there's just not a lot of places for the 5MR to go right now. Superfly's got the chopper, and he's been doing a good job of getting up on that tall building and allowing his troops to spawn in. So they may be holding spawn, and then they're going to do a couple drops here, like right actually onto the Bravo flag. And yep, here comes the drop right now from Jericho, and he's going to get on that flag. He's going to get shot almost immediately. I have people coming in, but it's sort of like a trickle. So Rob's going to come in, he's going to take out Hardball, and I think Tom's over there. He's going to get Tom. Yeah, he's going to get Tom. And he's going to get taken out. they were able to start graying the flag a little bit. And Obi's going to try and come in and push in here. He just mows down our ball, and it's like maybe Vanguard just gets wiped, and they actually got the burn going their way, so they're going to get this potentially blue flag. Nope, now the 8ID is able to pause the burn, and they're going to be able to get reinforcements in, and Obi's going to get surrounded here. They got this guy coming right above him, and this is Turbo Dog. So he's looking for some blueberries to kill. And I think that's still Obi spawning people in right there. It is. They're able to get Turbo Dog, and that's Vladimir spawns in. And Obi is able to get a kill, and they both push out Jankster, and I think actually Obi is still down there. He's doing a really good job. Let's see if Lee Howe sees him. I don't think he does. His gun's blocking his view of him. He's right down below him. He doesn't see him. Obi, the gun always sits on that right side. And he just doesn't see where they are. So Obi with a really good spot. I think Jankster Shark's going to get shot in the back of the head here by Lee Howe. And yeah, he's going to come over, and now he sees where Obi is. He doesn't quite have an angle on him. Now he drops a grenade in there. And that's going to kill Obi. So Obi goes down, but that was a really good hiding spot. He could not find him. They do still have Jinx up, who's being really smart, not shooting, just staying alive. Good job, throw a grenade out there so they don't know they're coming. And once Obi spawns back in, they may be able to get this flag. Meanwhile, Charlie is burning. Looks like Dean is down here all by himself. He does have Jeff DOC on top of the bridge to help him out. But APC from Jericho is going to be able to push that flag too. Although get a little bit of an APC. No, actually TechX is underneath. Vladimir goes down actually on the flag. They do have a spawn beacon up, and they got Prosthetic pushing it, and Obi is right back in his old spot again. And he's able to take out Turbo Dog, but he gets cleaned up. They do have this spawn beacon, so they're going to be keep constant pressure, and they managed to get this Charlie flag. So good job, Dean, being the soul cap on this Charlie flag. Jericho is he's gone up top, and now I think TechX is going to find him here. But Jericho's got 2 wrenchers and RPG guys, so he might be able to. I think that Jericho's kind of got the advantage here. Yeah, he definitely does. We have meanwhile spawned the chopper over. Bravo push is sort of stalled, but the 5MR actually has the bleed, so pretty good job here from the 5MR. Looking at these, again, they got this press. Obi Squad still has this beacon, and they're sort of using it to harass Bravo, which is actually really good because the 8ID is getting stuck. You know, and got Vladimir here. He goes down actually. It doesn't really matter. I mean, the 5MR holding the 2 outer flags, it's up to the 8ID to find the push, and I don't really know where it's going to come from. Case has got the roof up here. If they can get a beacon, they may be able to drop down into this alpha flag. But there's just so much harassment. Meanwhile, looks like Rob, 713, and LT, and the APC are going to roll into this Charlie flag. They also got Ton 80 coming underneath, so they're going to put a big push on this Charlie flag, but it might cost them Bravo. And Jericho rotates the APC over, and he's got the height advantage on TechX, and that's going to be a difficult kind of push to get in there. But meanwhile, Dean is down here trying to hold this by himself, and he's got Ton and Rob in. But the 5MR starts dead spawning people in. They got guys up on the bridge above, and that's going to be Superfly firing down in. But he's going to get surrounded. TechX, I think, won the APC battle, so he's going to roll up here. He's going to be able to. Well, he didn't win it, but he still got. So TechX is able to clear the reinforcements up from here, and even if Jericho gets the win, which I think he will, he's got enough. No, Jericho, they go down, so TechX wins that. And they're going to get this Charlie flag, which means they're going to get this bleed back out. I bet there's a big counter push on Bravo, and there is a counter push. Jinx goes down, but Vladimir is still hiding over here by Obi. And they are burning the flag. And the 8ID just parachutes in. They got, who is it up here on this roof? Yeah, they got a spawn beacon up on this roof, and if I can get a name here, it's like Too Tall is just sitting there above the beacon, so they can just drop people in. But we got a lot of people up trying to push into this flag here from the 5MR, and they did have a really good push on this flag. Meanwhile, Charlie's pretty undefended, so I think they're okay there. But Slayer is actually on the flag. They're able to get some kills, and the bleed is going to the 5MR, which is huge. Huge! And they're going to get it. It's going to be Obi's squad is able to get this Bravo flag, and now it's going to be up to the 8ID to try and push in here and get it. They do have the advantage over this hill of trying to shoot down into the 5MR guys. But the 5MR have spawned a lot of people onto this flag. A lot. It does look like Vanguard. It'd be really smart for him to push Alpha right now. Up, checks up, see if there's a UAV above him, and there is. And they are. They're going to push right in here. So it's going to be Vanguard, Dark Knight, Munchie, and Hardball are going to push into Alpha, and they're going to flash cap this before the 5MR can even react. And without a push on Charlie, they're going to lose this Alpha flag very, very quickly, and then it's going to be more than enough for the 8ID to get the people in. Although there's a massive dead spawn from the 5MR on this Alpha flag. And Hardball's trying to hide here. He's not able to. It looks like he traded with Prosthetic, but Fareed rolls the APC in there, and he is a fantastic APC driver, so that is going to be a tough push. And that was a really nice try by Vanguard, but it just wasn't quite enough. Meanwhile, we still got Too Tall up above here, spawning people in. TechX is going to roll this APC in here, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. They got infantry and an APC, so it's just going to be a bad push. And there's a wall of people at Bravo too, so Smoke's going to come around here, and he's going to try and get this cleared out, but he gets taken out almost immediately. And then there's just really no counter push. We got look like Vanguard squad's still trying to get into Alpha, but Prosthetic squad's got a beacon, they got it locked down, although TechX is flanked all the way back around. And LT's gonna get off a rocket. Looks like he's just gonna miss. And now they realize TechX is back there. And TechX has to back out, but Vanguard's pushing that flag hard. And if they can get this flag, this would be really big for them. Be a really smart move if they could do a counter push on Charlie, and there's no counter push right now, so I think Vanguard's gonna get this. And yeah, Boogie get a nice headshot there on it's just one sniper though, and he is, although they're still spawning people in on this beacon. And they got the APC right there, and Fareed is pretty good with this APC. And he's going to do the Zuni rockets, and that is just going to clear out that infantry. Yeah, look at it, just wiping people out, and the bleed is going to go back to the 5MR. And that's probably going to be the push right now. Like that, I just don't see, with this push failing, I don't really see where else they can go. I mean, Bravo is a possibility, but there's just, it looks like there's almost two squads. We got Obi squad and Slayer squad defending Bravo, and Prosthetic squad is with Fareed, who's doing an absolutely excellent job holding his Alpha flag. So here's Vanguard. He's going to try and come back in here, and they're going to try to get this flag, and they got the bleed going. Vanguard takes down another guy, and that's going to be enough. It's going to be the bleed. And they are only down by 50 tickets. So they hold this, and they realize that beacon's up there. They saw they're spawning up there. So Hardball knows they're there, and if he could get a grenade up on that beacon, and he just wipes out a lot of people. They just need to get a grenade up on that beacon. I don't think they realize it's there yet. don't, and Crazy's spawning in. He gets another beacon down further back. Really smart placement, because now they don't know where it is. They think it's probably down. And now they're going to be able to push in here. But Crazy gets taken out. Prosthetic's still there. It looks like Charlie's pretty lightly defended if they can get a push into there, but Munchie's able to get that guy killed. They know the beacon's back there. It's just a matter of can they kill it. Vanguard, yeah, looks like they were able to get it. So they cleared Alpha, which is really big. They got a push coming into Bravo. And down by about 80 tickets here. Oh no, sorry, up by about 80 tickets, I apologize. And so it's going to be up to the 5MR to try to find the flag. And they are going to get this Charlie flag almost unopposed. They do have Tech X up above. We probably should have stayed actually up there. But they're probably going to lose this flag, and I don't know, it depends. But they got a big fight over on Bravo. Just sitting on this roof, just sniping down, yeah, and it's too tall. Still on this roof with a sniper and a beacon, just you know, getting people in trouble. And now they're throwing C4 down there. Oh, gotta blow the C4. And that's gonna do it. So really, really, really good job on the 8ID first. So the 8ID seems like they've been doing a really good job with these maps here. This one in particular. So hats off to them for this round. I mean, there's still 6 tickets left, but I think this flag down here, especially with LT and the APC, is going to go back to the 8ID, and they're just going to hold this flag. That was a really good round. I apologize for the confusion there for a little bit. Not totally sure which side was actually up, so I had it backwards for a little bit. But yeah, that's going to be the bleed, and that's going to do it for the image. Alright, so looking at this, Vanguard had a really good round, Tech X another great round, Lee Howe, really good round, 30-6. So that rounds out the top of the 8ID. Looking over the 5MR, Jericho and the APC doing a really good job. Prosthetics squad defending Alpha very well. And Boogie doing really well as well. Reap, not a bad round in the APC for him either. I hadn't seen his name earlier, so this may be a little bit trouble for the 8ID. For Reap is an absolutely excellent tanker, so that's definitely going to help them out going forward. Alright, so 20 seconds, and we should be going here, and looking at the map, we have the 8ID will be fighting from the US side, and the 5MR will be fighting from the Chinese side, and I do believe this is going to be the last round of the quarter. Alright, so here we go, we got a round start, and I believe this is live. Fareep is taking, looks like the APC right up the middle. I wonder if he's going to try and flank around once they figure out where the other enemy APC is going to go. Dark Knight is going to run into him, unfortunately. Nope, he's going to get out. He's going to get up the stairs. Really good push there from Dark Knight. He's the last one up. So I don't know where his squad leader is. Fengard should be spawning in on him. There we go. Now they're getting people spawning in. And looking at drop shot actually on the flag. He's able to take out 2 people. He's going to get hit by a grenade. No, he'd be able to live. And then he gets killed. Oh my gosh, hiding on top of the thing here. Smoke, that's a pretty good spot until all these guys are all in here. Yeah, he's not going to last too long. So looking at the actual like pushes here, it looks like the 5MR get a really good infantry push on this Bravo flag. They're also able to secure Alpha. And Charlie goes the way of the 8ID. Looks like squad led by Fengard, along with Hardball, is going to try and push into this Alpha flag. They're going to get wiped in there, so they're not going to be able to get that Alpha flag. But we still have guys up on the roof. It looks like Robs is able to be up on that roof along with Smoke, and they're going to try and throw some grenades in there, kind of harass that Bravo flag, and now they're going to actually try and bail in here. So he's going to get up on this thing, he's going to get shut down immediately. And Prosthetic Squad, they are going to try and hold this, and it looks like the 5MR is actually going to hold this. I mean, the 8ID is really only just trickling in those 3 people from the roof up there, and that's just not going to be enough people. Especially, you know, we're getting in the neighborhood of 20 people. But he goes down, it looks like, who is that that's trying to sneak in there? Yeah, Rub's up on the roof. It looks like throwing grenades, throwing C4, just causing all sorts of mayhem. Meanwhile, TechX has rolled up into the actual Alpha flag, and he's taking a lot of rockets. LT's trying to help him out, and they're going to get this flag neutralized. TechX goes down, Jericho's going to roll the APC in there, and they're going to get this flag right back. So the 5MR are going to hold that flag for sure. Looking at it from the 8ID, I just don't see where this push is going to come from. We got Smoke with his squads trying to get over that Bravo flag. But there's just not... Oh, we got some Bailers coming into the Bravo flag, and that's going to maybe start to burn the flag here. They got 2 or 3 people, but they got these guys over here. They're trickling in. They got Mega. They got a beacon down. They know they're here for sure. So they're gonna clear them out pretty well. And Ton 80 is still trying to push with his squad over this building, but they're not really anywhere near a flag. So Charlie's going to get left undefended because there's really no point right now at this point. And they're going to have to try and find a push, and I just don't really see where it's going to come. I mean, Mad Dog's down here, and he's going to go down. Yeah, but alright, we got a push coming in from Too Tall, which is going to be Smoke, Robs, and Ton 80, and Too Tall is going to go down. Transfer up to Robs. They realize they're there, they realize the push is coming. That's a difficult shot right there. And Ton 80's actually slipped into the flag. And now they start getting the bleed. 5MR's rotating their helicopter over, so I imagine they're going to be able to get some Bailers actually up onto this ledge. Although, no, they don't bail on the Reds. They got 2 beacons up on this top building right here. And Ton 80 takes out the helicopter with his gun. Not really. Nice try. But I mean, they're harassing it. They're just so outnumbered at this point. It's going to be really, really hard. They do get a beacon down, but they know they're there. Now they're getting the hit markers with the smoke, and it is going to be Vladimir who's going to try and push in here, and he sees him. So he's going to relay up, and there's a lot of people coming in here. And Jericho's going to run the APC up actually behind them, and he finds that spawn beacon, and the spawn beacon goes down, which means that push is going to pretty much end right there. I just don't really know where to tell the 8ID to go. I mean, Alpha is locked down. Dark Knight goes down, and I don't really see a push right now. I mean, they pretty much have Bravo completely locked down. They have Alpha completely locked down. There's nowhere really to send anybody. You got one squad pushing on foot over here. Where are they? That's Fengar's squad down low, and he's got Case up above. I don't know who's in Case's squad. Lee Howe and Crash Boom, and they're holding this roof, but the problem is that they don't have. They're off the bleed, which means sniping from this roof really isn't going to do all that much. And here comes Smoke, and I think he's going to try and come up and get his flag. He gets met with a shotgun. And there's just, I mean, there's just really nowhere for them to go at all. got one squad, and that is Fengard's squad, who's trying to push into this Bravo flag. And he's able to take out Vladimir and the guy on the roof, who I believe is Buck Wild. And then he misses the jump, so he's going to drop down. Let's see if they actually try and push this Alpha flag. No, I think that their orders are blue. Yep, double check, make sure that see if that UAV is up there, and it is, so I think that they know that they're there. But the A flag is actually dropping. We got a little bit of push. It's Turbo Dog and LT along with Mad Dog and Tacax who are trying to push in, and we got Dark Knight squad with Fengard pushing in there too, and it is just Fareed that's trying to hold this. And he's in a little bit of an APC battle right now. If he can win this, and he does, he's able to take out Tacax. The question is the 8ID going to be able to spawn in some rockets? So there goes Munchie. He gets taken out by those Zuni rockets, which were pretty effective against that infantry. So it's going to be... They're going to hold that A flag. I don't know where they did it. They must have spawned in a squad, and they did it. Oh no, sorry, the 8ID was able to get that flag. TechX respawns, and they're going to hold this flag. They do have Crazy in this Jeep right here, who is taking rocket fire. Looks like maybe from the roof. He's looking, but he doesn't. I don't know if he realizes there's still guys on the flag. Gimme and LT, and LT's going to get taken out by the APC, and now with all these people in here from the 5MR, I think they're going to get this flag back, and they do. They neutralize it, and the only person that's left is really Turbo Dog. Leha's still up on the roof, but it's just really not enough, and they go ahead and they make Fareed the high value target in that APC. And like I said, he's a good player. 13-2 right now for him. Meanwhile, it looks like Too Tall and his squad are going to try and push into this Bravo flag, and it is going to be ton 80, and he's going to get taken out. Good defense there on that Bravo flag, and we are almost 160 tickets down for the 5MR, and there's just anywhere at all. So I don't really know, so TechX back to its APC, and it actually looks pretty light here on Alpha, so if they can get in there, although the 5MR guys are all up on that roof, and now I think it's Lee House squad's bailing off of that roof up there, trying to get actually in here and clear it out. But it looks like TechX might get C4. Oh, Jericho with the rocket, and he's able to take him out. So that's going to really help that push, especially with Fareed with that APC right there. Fareed, he goes down. Vanguard and his squad, well, he's the only one up right now, but he's going to start spawning people in, and they need to actually push this flag, and it looks like Smoke is going to get C4'd. There's a lot of guys. We got Gimme Squad and Vanguard squad pushing in here, and LT's got guys coming behind him. I don't know if he realizes. No, he doesn't realize. So Turbo Dog goes down, and that leaves Hardball, and the 5MR are kind of just overran. They reacted fantastic to that flag cap. And again, now Bravo's pretty light. The question is they going to realize it? And it is Dean again, all by himself, capping this flag, and you can see, look at it, it's bringing all of these guys back to this Charlie flag. So they're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, and Dean's doing it all by himself. But it looks like Crash Boom 818 is not a good pistol shot. And he's going to go down pretty, like, they realize he's there. They got a beacon. There's just nowhere for him to go. So he gets taken out really quick. But Ton 80 still... They still got guys here. He gets a beacon down, so that's smart. So they're going to be able to push from this opposite side. And here comes the reaction now. But Vanguard sneaks his squad into Alpha, and they're able to get this Alpha flag. I just don't know if there's going to be enough points for the 8ID to come back. And Vanguard's taking fire from that ridge. And Superfly's going to roll in here. He sees Hardball. He can't get the shot. So he's just going to try to hide, hold some of that speed for the bleed down. And Crazy's going to come in behind with the craziest pistol I've seen. If you just turn around, you'd have the right way. He can't figure out where they are. Oh, he had such a chance. I don't even know what that thing is. It's like a 40 times zoom pistol scope. Now he's showing up on the mini-map, so it looks like Munchie's gonna try and sneak around. He knows he's there, he's not on the mini-map. But there's a beacon right above him. I don't know if he had a beacon right above him, basically showing any push coming from this area into the upper flag. So even though Fengar's still there, I mean, the 5MR have an absolutely fantastic rush, but Bravo is actually going to switch, and it is going to be LT who's here by himself. He got a big push reaction from the 5MR, and yeah, they got that high ground above him. So even though they were able to neutralize that Bravo flag, there was just really, there's a lot of the 5MR guys to react, and it looks like they're going to get Alpha. Reef's still down there plugging away at his APC. Superfly's going to roll in and provide some infantry support, and they're actually going to flank around, and Vanguard's going to go knife. Oh, prosthetic claims the Colonel's tags. Nice job. And prosthetic squad's able to get this Alpha flag back, and there's just... Although it looks like LT's back in here, and he's shooting at the wrong guys. There's a lot of guys coming from that high ground in on him. He's able to take out Tom, he's able to take out Grub, and they're going to hold this flag. It's going to be a little bit too little too late, I think. Shotgun coming up the steps from below. And that's going to be, it wasn't drop shot with the shotgun. The drop shot? Yeah, got some knife action going on. Drop shot's actually going to go down here. And they have the bleed, but Obi and his squad are going to push in. Obi's down underneath that shotgun. He's having a lot of luck with that. Sort of staying hidden and just sort of blasting people with the shotgun as they run by. But they're outnumbered, so even though he's on the flag, he's not getting the burn. And he gets found out pretty quickly. And alright, so that's going to be the bleed, but really great reaction by the 5MR. They got Jeff UMC and Superfly's squad, and somebody else bailing in, but Dark Knight goes down on the bridge, but his whole squad and TechX is reacting, and I think they're going to be able to keep this flag their direction. Though they're wasting precious time and tickets, like they're not bleeding because they have this flag neutralized right now. It's going to be a huge reaction here, and I think that this is going to allow, yeah, it's going to allow them to get this Bravo flag. So, I mean, Obi goes down. They do have a beacon on the flag, but they just have the numbers to push in here. And here's Crazy with his, I don't know what kind of pistol that is. And yeah, that defending Charlie is going to cost him Bravo, and absolutely cost him the map. And that should be just about it. I mean, 17 tickets with the bleed going to the 5MR. There's just not a comeback here. So the 5MR is doing a really good job of mixing up its strategy of either holding the outside flags or holding the Bravo and then one of the outside flags. And it's sort of keeping, it looks like the 8ID on their toes, like they don't know exactly how to counter that. So really big win for the 5MR there. They really did a good job holding the flag. So you heard Chewie? That is the...
That's the end of the quarter. Next quarter starts at 10 past the hour. 10 past the hour for the next quarter. And again, hit shows to the admin spectator channel room, please.
Alright, so you heard Chewie, that's the end of the quarter. It looks like we are going to take a 10-minute break. Really good round by Lee Howe. Alti had another good round. Fareep 21-3 in that APC. He is a fantastic tanker to have, and I know they got Captain Felucian. If you could get a tank in an APC map with Felucian and Fareep, it would be it'd be pretty rough for the other team. Yeah, so we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll be back shortly. Hey everybody, this is my cat side. Welcome back. Quarter 2 of 5MR versus 8ID. This is 21CW.net 32 versus 32 tournament. And we are about to
No chance
start.
for the second restart. We'll be live as long as the commander's on the right side. We'll be live as long as the commander's on the right side.
And you heard one of our admins right there, 2000 AD, saying this will be a live restart. Anyway, this is my cat side, and I am joined today by Tiger Girl. Welcome.
Hello.
So we're just about ready to get started here. We got about 45 seconds on the timer. Hopefully, Tiger's been having some technical difficulties, so hopefully she will be able to get in here without a problem and be able to help me out a little bit. So I don't know. I think you got to play a little bit of the last round, right?
No, I've been having technical difficulties all day.
Oh, bummer. I did see you on last night, though, right?
Yeah, I played for a little while last night.
Actually, I think you got me once or twice.
Yeah, payback.
Well, so far today, the 5MR have been beating the 8ID pretty well. I mean, I have to say the 8ID did have some good rounds, but I think overall in general, the 8ID, or sorry, the 5MR has definitely been winning for the most part. And here we go. We got the round starts underway. Just for a heads up, we have the 5MR on the US side and the 8ID on the Chinese side. Alright, so we got a little bird drop, and it is Obi actually dropping onto the roof of the Bravo Hotel, and he's going to get met, and we're going to have a roof battle here between these two companies. They already got a beacon down. Obi's not able to get anybody cleared off. There he goes. He's able to take out Jeff, and I think they're just about going to get this roof cleared, and they do. Bammer is going to clear this roof, and they're going to have control of the roof. The actual flag, it looks like the 8ID is actually going to get the flag because they're down on it. And they do. They have an overwhelming number of people on it for the 8ID. So the 8ID is able to get their Charlie Gimme flag, the 5MR is able to get their Alpha flag, and the majority of the players are just sort of bunched up at Bravo. Now, I haven't actually gotten to play this map all that much. Have you had a chance yet, Tiger?
You know, to be honest, I'm not even sure what map we're playing yet because I can't see it, but maybe.
We are playing Hainan Resort right now.
Yeah, I've been on this map quite a bit, actually. For as much as I've had the game, I haven't had it for maybe 2 weeks, and this is one of the maps I play a little more often, so one of the tricks here is everybody tries to get on the roof.
Yeah, and actually looking at it right now, we do have, there are some guys up on the roof. They're trying to fight over the helicopter right now, but the 5MR have rotated their infantry. Actually, they've left the roof, and now they're actually in the flag capping it. So those guys on the roof are definitely providing some support, but the flag cap is actually going to the 5MR side. But yeah, actually I see there's almost probably about 2 squads up on the roof of actually Bravo, and they're going to try and work their way in. I imagine it's just going to be a crazy fight in here trying to get this this center flag.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a tank down on the ground, too. I have eyes on armor.
Actually, yeah, TechX has been having a really good day in the APC, and he's providing support into the flag right now. He's running that thermal vision, and I don't know if it works for him, but it just looks like a mess of green for me. But
well,
yeah.
Yeah, I can actually see his screen because we live in the same house. And it doesn't look too bad on his screen. He's got a setting set so that there's a lot of green, but enemies are very, very prominent.
But yeah, looking at these flags here, it looks like it's really difficult to tell actually what's going on. There's a lot of the 8ID guys are now starting to filter down actually into the flag. They haven't been able to get the burn yet. Yeah, they're still just fighting up on the roof here. We'll see what's going up here on the roof. And yeah, it's like 2 or 3 squads just battling out for control of the roof. It seems as soon as one side sort of wins, the other side just brings their helicopter in and just drops a whole other squad on. But actually, it looks like right now the 5MR Rub squad was able to get the... I don't know, Rub's not on the roof. Was able to get the control of the roof. So that's going to be pretty critical. So did you ever get your monitor or the game to work there, Titan?
Not yet. Still trying. Got a couple more tricks up my sleeve here. We'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, we got Dark Knight's squad, and they're pushing in. They got a pretty good hiding spot, not on the roof of the hotel, but one of the little ledges, and it looks like Buckwild's wrenching this APC, and it's pushed up almost completely behind this Bravo flag, and that's Fareed, who is a very, very good APC driver. And we still got this battle up here on the roof. Let's see, where's the right camera? There it is. Battle up here on the roof, and again, the control goes to the 5MR. And they do have a squad down in the actual flag, and this is going to be Tech X. Again, he's out of the APC. Looks like he spawned back in after he went down. And he's going to get this burn here.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a few guys with him, so...
He's helped by Battleday, Turbo, LT, and Mad Dog, who's down right now. But the 5MR spawned people in, and actually he's able to take out Prosthetic, which is going to give the bleed advantage back to the 8ID. And I think they have enough people to actually get this flag down here.
There's a couple of guys on the ground now.
Yeah, and that is, looks like Terran and Rub, and they're able to push through, and they took out Tech X, and it looks like they're going to get control of that flag, and the only person left for the 5MR just got wiped. We also, it looks like, got Bean Diego, who is trying to take a boat around for a flank, and they're going to push into this Charlie flag again. But meanwhile, they're burning Alpha. Lee Howe has a beacon down. He's all by himself, and there is absolutely nobody defending the flag. Not a single blueberry in sight. We got one guy running back to try and save it. I imagine the dead spawn's coming in. Yeah, here comes Buckwild coming in. He spots him. He's also got the APC to come help, and Munchie comes over in the Little Bird, and he's going to try and clear the roof off of the hotel. But Lee House spawns his whole squad. There's actually 2 squad leaders now on this Alpha flag. And I haven't spent much time playing this on the 32-man version. It'll be interesting to see how being sandwiched in the middle sort of affects the ability to push. Yeah,
looks like there might still be a push on Bravo as well.
Yeah, we got LT. They got a beacon sitting right out there. I don't know whose beacon that is, but it's the armor squad, and it's you got Tech X providing fire into the Bravo flag. Looks like got Mad Dog there to wrench him. He's taking some fire. I'm guessing probably from the roof. Yeah, they got guys up on the roof, and actually really smart. What is Boogie doing? I thought the UCAV was banned. Uh-oh. Boogie breaking the rules. Anyway, okay, so we actually have an attack on this Charlie flag. It is Fareep, who has been driving the armor, but he must have gone down, and now he gets back there with Yummy. But Lunch has got the Little Bird, and they're going to try and help clear this out.
Okay, well it looks like I was able to get in here, so not really sure how to navigate the map, but we will figure it out.
Alright, yeah, so looking actually at the map, it looks like they're going to get an 8ID all cap. Yeah, and there's, I mean, they have, looks like, team down on the ground right there, and they're actually pushing into the flag. So they may be able to get this burned back a little bit, and he goes down, Twin takes him out, and I mean, they're kind of trapped right now. I mean, Freep's back in the APC on Alpha, and he's trying to push in here, but I think that the 8ID is just going to keep spawning ATs in, and I don't really see how he's going to be able to push into this squad, or into this flag. Yeah, so we got Terran is actually in the burn. He's going to get taken out, and there's only one guy left, and it is crazy with the sniper rifle inside the building. And he does manage to get a kill. They still got that beacon on the roof, and I think that what they're going to do is just keep... Actually, no, the beacon is not on the roof. Did you get it figured out?
He's doing pretty good with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, he's also got the craziest pistol I've ever seen. Have you seen him pull that out yet?
No, I don't think I have.
It's got like a 40 times zoom on it. So meanwhile, actually on in the Bravo flag, they started to turn it. They got it neutralized, but the 8ID responds and they get it back to red. However, A was captured, and actually jumping over to Charlie, they got APC on Charlie, I believe. They're trying to clear out these 5MR guys. It's still TechX trying to clear them out. I didn't actually know TechX was a big armor driver.
He's the captain of the armor squad this round, so...
That would make sense then.
Yep.
So are you in the armor squad as well, or are you infantry?
No, we usually are 2 different squads. That way, if there's a family event, we're not taking a double hit on the people.
Ah, that makes sense. For those unaware, yeah, actually no, TechX, they're able to clear that out and they're able to get that Charlie flag. So I think that they're gonna hold that, but Bravo is getting kind of crazy in there right now. Oh, and they collapse the side of the building and they kill an entire squad of the 5MR. Oh, that's bad.
I bet they're very happy about that, though.
Yeah, that was really good timing. The whole squad just spawned in there. But they were able to clear out this Bravo flag and get it back to the 5MR side. But the 8ID really, they had it pretty locked down right now. They got a lot of infantry in the building. Jeff UMC is going to do his best to try to hold them off, but I think there's at least 15, 20 people inside that building. And it is tough to keep track of. We do have one squad up on the roof, and everybody else is just crammed into this building. Twin's able to take out Slayer, throws a grenade. It looks like he's almost going to kill himself. And this is kind of what I expected. I mean, it's going to be a big battle over Bravo, with the occasional flank going to either side. Now, as a member of the 8ID, you guys did pretty good on some of the rounds for the last map. Did you guys specifically practice one round more than the other, or?
You know, I don't really remember. Practice was a lot of, I don't know how to say it. It almost felt like pubbing when we practiced. It was a lot of playing and not a whole lot of direction, so we didn't really have much in the way of strats that I remember. Maybe I wasn't talking to the right people, but we played Flood a lot. I think that's what it's called, the one where the bottom whole level is flooded, and it's like shanties, brews, and things like that. I don't remember this map a whole lot.
Yeah, and this, I mean, it'd almost be difficult to practice strats on this map, because it's just a bloodbath inside this building here.
Yeah, usually our directions are, alright guys, kill them.
Well, there is a lot of killing. It's actually quite difficult to keep track of everybody inside this building. It looks like Bammer, who is part of the 8ID team, and his squad is able to get on the burn. They're able to get some good positions, and I think they're going to be able to switch this flag here. He dies, he gets...
people on the roof, too.
Yeah, it's actually really smart. They got a squad leader up on the roof, so they're holding the roof, and TechX is rolling this armor in here. But looking at like the tabletop view, there's just not a lot of infantry support from the 8ID. Bammer's still in here. He found himself a crazy hiding hole.
Right now we have